This is Chad Garner, who works for the Central Intelligence Agency that I grew up with. Him and his father. That's him at Crossroads Baptist Church with the other church members. It's me, Chad, Ronaldo Warren, Kenny Baldwin, Sean Jackson, Tony McPhail, Lindsay Lipscomb, Tyrone Holmes, all grew up together. It's me, Ronaldo Jones, Chad Garner, Kevin Hall, in a church league. And just showing that I grew up with CIA. And I'm going to read off mind control technology capabilities. So it says here gang-stalking. This is you perception and affect consequence. You have mind control and electronic harassment. So currently I'm gang-stalking, electronic harass, and my limbs are being moved from a distance. I just need to know who's moving my limbs from a distance so I can be able to play in the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, and do performance art and concerts, as well as other major events that has a mass following. It says here, protection, electronic harassment, mind control, V2K. So there's a packet here on the capabilities of gang stalking. Gang stalking, mind control, electronic harassment, mind control, neuro technologies as weapons. Virtual avatars use mind as a gateway into the real world. European Human Brain Project and Pentagon advisor Dr. James Gordano. I live minutes away from Pentagon, and my sister used to work at the Pentagon. It describes neuron nanorobotic brain to computer interface mind control weapons for remote monitoring and manipulation of brain's neural circuitry. This allows an individual consciousness to be cloned. Mind control, remote neural monitoring. Dale Estelin and Magnus Olson on Russia Today. This show with the original title Control Mental El Seno Dorado de los Dinos del Mundo. So I don't speak Spanish. Mind control, the golden dream of the world masters. Broadcasted to some 10 million people, was one of the biggest victories for victims of implant technology so far. Thanks to Magnus Olson, who, despite being victimized himself, worked hard for several years to expose one of the biggest human rights abuses of our times, connecting people against their will and knowledge to computers via implants of the size of a few nanometers, leading to a complete destruction of not only their lives and health, but also personalities and identities. Mind control, remote neural monitoring. Daniel Elson and Magnus Olson on Russia Today. Very few people are aware of the actual link between neuroscience, cybernetics, artificial intelligence, neural chips, transhumanism, the science fiction, cyborg, robotics, somatic surveillance, behavior control, the thought police, and human enhancement. They all go hand in hand, and never in our history before has this issue been as important as it is now. Has this issue been as important as it is now? One reason is that this technology that begun to develop in the early 1950s is by now very advanced, but the public is unaware of it, and it goes completely unregulated. There is also complete amnesia about its development as large regard of ICAACT mentioned in one of his interviews last year. The CIA funded experiments on people without consent through leading universities and by hiring prominent neuroscientists at that time. These experiments have since the 50s been brutal, destroying every aspect of a person's life while hiding behind curtains of national security and secrecy, but also behind psychiatry diagnosis. The second is that its backside mind reading, thought police, surveillance, pre-crime behavior modification, control of citizens' behavior, tastes, dreams, feelings, and wishes, identities, personalities, and not to mention the ability to torture and kill anyone from a distance. It's completely ignored. So I have the nano microchip implant in me, and I'm trying to showcase my injustice through playing the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, and being able to showcase my injustice will help me to receive donations that will raise awareness of Powerball fundraising, which will make all social media users employers to end unemployment through being able to receive donations as a job, to have other people that don't have a job outside of Capture Mobile Challenge a split percentage, so everybody can employ each person through a schedule of double money service. So when the double money is kicked back, a person has a way of recreating jobs, and there's an unlimited job provided for each social media user that meet the requirement of being business opportunities, and that ultimately ends unemployment, and it ends poverty because of billions of people that everybody can work for. So through social media, billions of people are able to be employers and workers at the simultaneously, and have a second gig if you have a job outside of the Vol Challenge, or it could be a first gig if you don't have a job outside of the Vol Challenge, of billions of more people to share donations with, to be able to have money doubled to millions of billions of trillions of dollars in each other's lifetime. So this is a CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. I grew up with CIA, and this Cross Baptist Church, a church that I was baptized at, and church members is me, again, Chad, Ronaldo, Warren, Kenny, Sean, Tony, Lindsay, Tyrone, and me in the church league with Chad, Ronaldo, Kim Hall. Again, it says here, the reason for this technology that has begun to develop in the early 1950s is by now very advanced, but the public is unaware of it, and it goes completely unregulated. This is also complete amnesia about its early development as large regard of ICACCT mentioned in one of his interviews last year. The CIA funded experiments on people without consent through leading universities. And as you can see, I grew up with CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. Still need a witness for crime agreement of gang-stalking electronic harassment in order to make end poverty and unemployment under Martin Luther King dream of contributing to ending poverty and unemployment through segregation.